Yo, so many game today, and welcome back to more Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. In the last episode, we completed the second level of Raiders of the Lost Ark, Into the Mountains, and so we're going to be completing the third level of Raiders of the Lost Ark, City of Danger. Let's do it. Alright, welcome to the City of Danger. Monkeys will give you objects in return for a banana. Press B to throw a banana at them. Very simple. Take a banana from the crate, look up at the monkey, wait for the blue triangles to appear around him, and then throw the banana up. In exchange, he will give us whatever he's holding, which in this instance is a wrench, which is going to be imperative for us to escape this area. So, use the wrench on this mechanism right here to start the elevator to get us out of here. Oh, and I almost forgot. True adventure for this level, 55,000 studs. That is significantly more than the previous levels. So we're gonna have to punch a lot of stuff in order to reach that amount. All right. Fortunately, this area is a lot bigger than the last one, which means there is a lot of stuff for us to break. All right. So here's the exit door right here. Two key mechanisms that we have to put keys into in order to turn and open the door. And these guys have swords. That makes them more dangerous. But now I have a sword as well, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway. So yes, we need to find two keys in order to put in these mechanisms. The first key, oh wait, I missed a stud. There we are. The first key is going to be on the bottom end of the area, which is right over here. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff for us to break in this section. We're going to go ahead and get the artifact piece first. There's only 2 artifact pieces that we can actually obtain throughout this entire level. Everything else has to be earned in free play mode, so that should go to show you precisely how much this level has to offer in free play mode and how little it has. In terms of artifact pieces, I mean, how much there is in free play mode and how little there is in story mode. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to come in here and punch. I'm going to put the sword away for a minute. I'm going to punch. You want to punch all of these little brown mud bud things. Mud bud. We'll call them mud buds. You know, punch all the little. You probably won't be able to see them, but if you just punch wildly in this area, it'll lock on for you, and then break open the flowers that come up as a result of that, and then reassemble those pieces that fall out into a ladder which you can climb up and reach this artifact piece up here, as well as 2 blue studs to get you 2,000 extra studs. Anyway, now that's taken care of. There's a lot of stuff for us to reassemble in this marketplace, and I'm not going to waste your time by showing you all of them, because it's very simple. You just reassemble the pieces and they will give you extra studs. So I recommend that you do that to make getting True Adventure just a little bit easier.
This was a triumph.
Alright, that's everything taken care of, and what you want to know what I learned doing that? I learned that I did not switch. I combined swap and switch out controllers between episodes, which means I'm still going to have that B problem I had last time around, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure we'll make do. Anyway. There's another bandit swordsman over here, so let's just take care of him really quickly and retrieve his sword, because I lost my own in pursuit of the, artifact piece. So I'm being very careful not to punch, not to slice at the civilian with my sword, because while they're docile at first, and they have no reason to harm you, but if you attack them, they will turn hostile against you, so don't do that. Or at least try not to, because obviously if you're just swinging wildly and they happen to be in the area, then they might get hit by the sword, but, you know, try not to. Just, you don't want to have to kill random civilians, that's not nice. Anyway, now what we want to do is I am going to ditch the sword again, because we need to pick up a banana and throw it up towards Monkey Boy, who is going to give us a shovel, and then we can dig up this in the middle, which we can then reassemble into a little table to give us some extra studs. Because this, as I mentioned previously, the True Adventure account for this level is far greater than the previous one. And we can also break stuff on the table for even more studs, so that works even better. Alright, now that's taken care of, we're going to dig up this ground right here next to the lever. And then the lever's ready to pull, so reassemble these pieces onto the ladder to form a ladder. And then pull the lever to extend it all the way to the top for us to climb up, grab the studs that fall out as you do. And now that we're up here, the monkey's going to run away, because Monkey is scared of us apparently. Bounce across the awning, and in fact, if I hold the A button down while I'm bouncing, I can actually get up to these high-value studs, like so. And we're going to grab the key, which does unfortunately mean ditching the shovel, but the key is more important. Alright, so let's head over here, grab more high-value studs, because we need as many of those as we can muster, which does mean we're going to take a considerable risk in a later section to get a high-value stud, but I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, if you're playing in free play, this goes somewhere, but, you know, we're not playing in free play, so no need to concern yourself with that. Anyway, we have one key. I'm going to switch to Marion to fight these guys off, because I actually don't know why. Yeah, I don't actually know why I did that. I guess I thought that I had the key in my hand, so I shouldn't fight. But that doesn't make any sense because Marion has the wrench, which is even less of an effective weapon. So I'm gonna grab the sword. No, oh wait, no, this is the key. I forgot. So if I run and put the key in, then run back, is the sword gonna despawn? Nope, I made it back just in time. So first key in, so we're gonna turn this key to undo the first garter of the door, or guarding the door, or whatever. And now we have one more key to obtain, so we're going to break this stuff towards the left side of the area to get some more studs. And we're almost at halfway, and we're nowhere near halfway through the level yet, so that's a good sign. And we're going to push this cart over here as far to the left of the area as we can, and then grab the studs over the right just because we can. Switch back to Marion, and leap up where the flowers are, because as we learned last time, female characters can jump higher than male characters. Bounce over here to the right, grab a hold of, oh dear, I did a fall. Let's try that again. Bounce. You want to hold A while you're bouncing, get the maximum height so you can actually make it onto this thing. Jump onto this rope to cause this to extend, and then you can jump over here, grab the studs that are along this walkway, including a blue stud over, 2 blue studs, 3 blue studs over here. But most importantly, you can walk out and grab this key, which is going to be the second key that we need in order to open the doorway to the next area, which does unfortunately mean leaving the wrench behind, but we're not going to be needing a wrench anytime soon. And when we do need it again, we will be able to acquire a new one, so no worries there. Now we can head to the next area. So there's a lot of stuff in this area to break, but there's also going to be some camels that come into the area with bad guys on them. So we're going to punch the camels. Sorry, camels, I didn't mean to hurt you, but we have to in order to get your soldiers off of you. So punch the camels to get the soldiers off them, and then just attack, mow them down with your sword, like so. And unfortunately, that's not all there is, because they're going to continually spawn in from the truck on the right side of the area, and there's nothing you can do to stop the truck from spawning, which is a bit of a disappointment, but, you know, not something you can't deal with. Just keep your distance and then gather as many studs as you can. Oh, hey guy, how you doing? Let's mow through you guys with the sword. So whenever a new wave spawns in, you just want to mow through. Actually, something that's more fun is you can get on the camel, approach them, and then you can, oh dear, not wrong. You can press the X button. Ow! That wasn't part of the plan. It'd be great if you couldn't shoot me. And then you can press the X button to... Ow! Press the X button to... knob on. Okay, fine. Don't do that. I remember why I don't use the camel now. It's fun, but it's really annoying to actually pull off. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of studs in the process, so I'll give it one more shot. There we go. You can just step on them with the camel. It's annoying, but if you pull it off, it can be quite fun. Anyway. Now that's taken care of, we should have a bit of a break between that and the next wave, so we'll just take this opportunity to smash as much stuff as we can. Because that's, as I mentioned, 555,000. Right now we currently have what the minimum requirement for True Adventure was in the first level of the game, which may have seemed like a lot at the time, but now it's just barely over halfway to the True Adventure requirement for this level. So this goes to show you how things can escalate in time. Fortunately, they're not all this high. There are some higher than this, but they're not all this high as far as stud counts go. And there's going to be some extra stuff that we can break up here, and we're going to take every opportunity that we can get. And I wasn't lying when I said there were only 2 artifact pieces that we can obtain. There are a lot of... There's 3 artifact pieces that we can get in this area, but only in free play mode. So we're going to have a lot of stuff to come back. Some levels we're going to have a lot of stuff to come back to in free mode, and others will barely have anything to come back to in free mode. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Now, here's another way so we can just mow through these guys like so. I apologize if this isn't exactly enthralling to watch, but, you know, but just trying to break as much stuff as I can so that we can ensure that we get True Adventure. And I recommend you do the same, because if you're going for 100%, you do need True Adventure. And I think we've just about broken everything in the area. We'll do one more cursory sweep down here, and is that everything? That does look like it's nearly everything. So now, when you're ready to move on, you can break open this crate right here, reassemble the pieces into an orange handle you can grab onto, push forward once, and then pull backward to get this thing out of the way. And now we can move on to the next area, so let's do just that. Now, swordsmen are going to attack you almost immediately, so you're going to use the sword that you have in order to fight back against them, like so, and grab the hearts that they drop because you may lose hearts during that battle. So now we won't have any more gunmen to deal with for a while, but we will have swordsmen to deal with, so keep an eye out for them. And now these guys don't have anything, they're just going to use their fists to try and damage us, which, you know, fist against sword, sword wins. I hate to break it to you. Anyway. Just breaking as much stuff as we can. We're almost 20,000 away from getting True Adventure. I'm not worried about not getting it, obviously, because I've played this game enough times to where I know what I do and don't need to do in order to acquire it. It can just be annoying to have to constantly break stuff in order to get your hands on it. But no worries, because we're still gonna get our hands on True Adventure. And now we arrive at another monkey who has a stick of TNT. Oh wait, no, I lied. There are 3. There are 3 artifact pieces that we can get in the entire level. I forgot one. It was this one. This is the one I forgot. So I'll have to put a note earlier in editing saying that there are 3 and not 2. Anyway, so there are 3. The second one is going to be up here. So we're gonna we're gonna need Marion's jumping ability to do this. We're gonna climb up to the top of the ladder, jump over here, go around the building to get our hands on the artifact piece. And then grab the banana, like so, and toss it up to the monkey to get your hands on the TNT. And then toss that at the barrel over here, which will give you access to the rooftops of Cairo, which is where we need to go next. And then the third artifact piece that we can get, and third and final artifact piece we can get in the level is right here. Maybe that's why I forgot them, because they're right next to each other. Maybe I just lumped them in as one. This is the third and final, and I mean it this time, third and final artifact piece that we can get in this level. So I don't know why I thought. I'm guessing just because I thought, or that because they're so close to each other, I thought that they were just the same thing. I don't know why, but because I ultimately did remember that there were 3. Glad I did, because I might have forgotten. I might have forgotten that there was 3 if I hadn't looked. Anyway, we're coming up on True Adventure right now, so no big deal. And actually, I don't even need to punch this stuff anymore because we're gonna be getting. Remember that high risk stud that I said we were gonna be going after? Well, that's all we're gonna need in order to push us over the edge. So you want to push up on the green spinner in order to open the staircase, then push against the green ball to send it going down the staircase, and knock the plank over in order to form a bridge for us to cross the gap, like so. Okay, so that high value stud that I mentioned is going to be right around the corner. I'm just going to break this stuff so that we can have as many studs as we can for purchasing purposes and all that. And it's right over here. So as Marion, you want to jump out to this ledge right here. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's not this one. Oh, how disappointing. It's the next ledge anyway. As Marion, you can jump over these bridges in one go, and the reason why I do this is because if you go as Indy and you walk across, and you slinger on for too long, the bridge will collapse behind you. That's true. Oh, is it 50,000? Oh, I thought it was 55,000. Oh well, it's even less than I thought. There's the high value stud that I wanted before. So toss the banana up to the monkey, get our hands on the key. But before we do that, we're gonna jump out here as Marion to get a purple stud, which is worth 10,000, which is quite a lot. Now, I really did think it was. I really did remember it being 55,000. Oh well, it means it's even less than it was. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff wrong. I thought it was only 2, but there's 3, and I thought it was 55,000, but it's only 50,000. Anyway, here's that part where we need the wrench for. So we're gonna grab a banana and toss it up to this monkey to get our hands on that. I did not say hit Andy. There we go. Give me the wrench. Thank you very much. And now we can fix this machine right here to get our hands on one of 2 parts required in order to access the next area. So we're going to grab this, put it down here, and now we're going to use Indy's whip to swing across the gap like so. And for as tempting as it is to get that artifact piece, it is just tantalizingly out of reach. We'll have to wait for free play to get our hands on it. punch this once, and then reassemble the pieces into a bridge. And then grab this other piece right here and carry it across the bridge. And then we're going to place it down on that green pad that we saw before. Like so. And then reassemble these pieces into a machine that we are going to need to use to get out of here. So we're going to jump onto the handle that forms at this end. Grab on, pull down, and then fall through the hole. Like so. Alright, so I'm not going to worry too much about breaking stuff in this area because we just want to get in and get out and then go home. So we're going to grab this gun right... Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that because this is the guy we need. This guy has a special hat that he didn't drop, which is disappointing. Alright, so we'll have to wait for another one to show up. This guy. Ow. He blew us up. That's unfortunate. So when you see the guy with the gray uniform, kill him, and then grab his hat and move to the top, to the back side of this area to see this post right here. You can fool guards by wearing the right hat. Walk up to a guard post and press B. And if you're wearing the enemy's hat, they will be convinced that you are one of them and can access the area. You can go on in, punch the two guys that are going to be waiting for you on the other side. And then there's going to be two gunners over here, so you can mow through them. And there's going to be two bazooka people in the back behind the truck. You absolutely want to take them out, or they're going to take themselves out by blowing themselves sky high, which is unfortunate. But it doesn't really matter because we already have two adventure. And we didn't lose enough studs to where that would matter anyway. So reassemble these pieces to fix the truck like so. I said like so. And speaking of fixing the truck, we do actually need to fix it with the wrench that we acquired in the last area. And now we can just jump on the truck, and from here it is a straight shot to the end of the level. Drive through the front gates like so, head around to the right, mash through anything that you can along your way just for some extra fun, and then smash through these back gates right here. And now we are clear to hop off, and that's end of level. In this episode, we unlocked Indiana Jones Desert and Marion Cairo. We, of course, got True Adventure and raised our total stud count by that value. We also earned 3, not 2, artifact pieces. And that's going to be the episode of Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventure. So, I would like to thank you for watching. See you in the next episode, and it's then spinning game. Magic things and off saying, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time for some more Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. Goodbye!